And welcome back to another Linux Gamecast Weekly, the show that covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, whatever the hell else we come up with. I'm Old Man Vin, joined every week by Jordan Spang, and together with you, Shot Real Dynamic. We just went on a roller coaster ride of ethnic Gundams. Robots, yeah. Well, I know exactly how we got to that, but it's not for the public. It's better left unsaid. Speaking of robots, helping us form Cocaine Voltron, live in Shot Realm.
Doesn't belong to any country.
He's his own company.
Yeah. He exists purely in international waters.
Voltron, you've went corporate.
It's like Sealand. It's an offshore oil platform.
God, man. Did you ever I got hooked on C-Lab 2020 back in the day, dude.
C-Lab was good.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I posted it on Mastodon. I saw a clip. I didn't know it existed. I don't know who the actor was, but it was Space Ghost Coast to Coast. But it was Space Ghost grandfather.
Yes.
Voiced by Macho Man Randy Savage, and like interviewing somebody, and I'm like, what the shit is this?
And what's great too is like the interstitial segments of that episode where you're like, did they just like clip a bunch of Macho Man Randy Savage? No, because then he starts calling Moltar out by name, and you're like, oh, they got him in the booth. He's and
he's doing his thing, right? And like then what's his Zorak gets with the chair or some shit, and
he gets his revenge. Yeah.
I had to explain to
Tad Ghostal. Yes, Tad Ghostal.
Not a youngster, but somebody a little younger than you, because like they hit me back and I showed them that, and they go, so like, where's their YouTube channel? I'm like, no, dude, that was on TV. Like, what? And I'm like, it was a different time, dude. Like, 9 p.m.
They got actual celebrities to like fucking record interviews, and then they chop them up.
That was a weird ass show, man. Tonight, as the title might suggest, news on Steam Controller 2, Half-Life 3 trailers. AMD is taking away a port, but they gave it back. Proddy Parrot has returned in pixel form. Not really. Nintendo lost a patent, which is great, which is good news. Love to hear it. And everything just works on Linux these days. All the games work. Yeah. You hit the play. But before we get started, see what's going on. What's new? Have you went to visit any constables in parking lots?
No. Fortunately, I've had no run-ins with the cops. That fucking bridge I ordered finally showed up.
Shit. Yeah.
Yes, I reassembled it. I needed this fucking part.
That's it. And you're like, well, I got backups now, man.
I have 2 backups. Like, this is the entire fucking bridge. Like, yeah, and I literally need this.
Do you think about just like swapping the whole thing out?
Potentially, yeah, but that's just too much work because I gotta like unscrew it and like restring it. That I just have to like restring 2 strings with this one. Tuned it, and now I'm like, okay, I gotta like commit to practicing 15 minutes a day. And I already missed 2 days. So, dude, shame me, Chat Realm audience.
No. Join the club, dude. I remember when, was it a couple of years ago, I like bought a new piece of bone to fix the saddle and the bridge and everything on my old Washburn acoustic. And like I hand sanded it and got everything. And like I set it up properly.
I'm really going to practice this time.
I'm going to do it. Dude, that thing came out of the case like once after that, man. Like,
yeah, I'm letting it sit there so I can be judged by it for a while.
It looks nice. Like from here, it looks like you got a fucking wreck sitting back there, dude.
Oh yeah, no, this way is real pretty. Yeah, for sure. I gotta fuck around with the bridge proper and the action because it's not staying in tune super well. So I'm sure there's some adjustments I can make there. A bunch of other shit happened this week too. I aged, so now I'm Old Man Jordan. I'm 36 birthday. Now. I'm out of the demo, so no one.
Oh man.
No one gives a shit about what I say anymore.
Did you get any like unexpected presents? You're like, oh,
I didn't get any unexpected presents. I did go on a bit of an unexpected journey though.
Oh, so you did buy that?
The wife bought it for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, snaps off.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, there's like
I thought it was like just a pipe.
No, it's a vape. It comes with like a regular pipe mouthpiece too, so I can like replace it with a shorter one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty slick. The glue on it is really cheap because I tugged on this part and then it came off and I had to super glue it back like day I bought it. But like,
how does it?
There's a button is this guy right here. So if I
oh shit.
Yeah.
Look at you. Does it have Bluetooth?
No.
Probably.
No, but I can sit and do this and go. Oh, I need to actually. And then
we'll fix it in post. There'll be clouds everywhere.
Sitting around calling people a fool of a tuck. Went to a Magic tournament this week. Actually won some shit. I won $30. I got 2 wins and 1 draw due to some weird shenanigans where the guy made an illegal play and he ended up winning it, and we decided to just call that round a draw. But yeah, so I won $30 with my Jund mid-range deck. And yeah, that was kind of it for this week.
I like the pipe, man. I like that it's digital on the inside. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, it has like a
that is we're gonna call it token punk. Very token punk of you.
Yeah.
Does it have rechargeable batteries?
No, USB on the bottom.
Can you swap the battery out? No.
Supposedly you can. I have not experimented with disassembling this thing because I mostly just want to use it and pretend that I'm Gandalf.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man.
I literally have the wizard robes. I was debating just like hanging out, just fucking in the wizard robes, smoking, pondering an orb.
Listen, man, like back when I smoked a pipe, I still got a pretty decent pipe collection. The only reason I got the log ass pipe was to be like, I'm Gandalf, I'm a wizard. And like one time, like it's too much work to clean the goddamn thing out. So I was talking to Jordan earlier in the pre super shows about this thing that I got in, yet another mini PC. This one I have questions about. Maybe you know, let me know down in the comments, because I plugged it in, just did a smoke test. I'm like, what is it? I'm not a bit 100% sure, but 10 core Intel, but it had 12 threads. So it's got some weird topology going on there. I'm guessing it's E core, P core, but it's got Z graphics in it. So I'm looking forward to finding out.
Every time you say that, I hear Z-graphics.
Z-graphics.
Yeah.
They go pop. Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound they make. Yeah. Pop. Very, very.
V-dub. Yeah.
I fuck you, YouTube. I resist watching that entire... YouTube tried to get me with that a couple of nights ago.
The entire commercial series.
Somebody like had the supercut, and I'm like, no. And
German engineering, yo.
Yeah, dude, that shit was funny as fuck back in the day, dude. The couple of things I got that to play around with. Q6A reviews out, which is interesting because it's a Qualcomm SoC single board computer that is faster than the Rockchip 3588 and cheaper. So excited to put that out. Just put one out for patrons today. The Panda IOTA, which is an Intel N150 single board computer, like a maker board with just a load of accessories, dude. A lot to play around with there. So yeah, then Jordan, I will put a money bet down. I am, as every single day ticks over, because I think I have a mini PC that they're not going to release. Like somebody at the company went, no one is going to buy this because it's got such a critical issue with it, that I spent many emails pointing out to them. So I might have like might have to go back and redo the entire thing. And if they do release it, I might have to go back and redo the entire thing.
Again,
can't believe they actually released this.
For real this time, yeah.
It is, you will, I promise you'll be like dumbfounded when you're like, no way. I haven't told anybody either, man. So this one's I'm keeping close to the chest, but I'm immediately going to pop off about it if it goes on sale, because as a warning. Unlike the horse, which needs no warning. Oh, do you have one of these? These are dope, people. Keep one of these around.
Just switch with an outlet on it?
Yeah, you can just plug stuff in. If you got single board computers and like things that don't have readily accessible power.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those with like the timers on them for like plant lights and shit. But like, yeah, I mean, in principle, you just...
That's like one of the reasons I'm like such a fan of like the power strips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you don't have to like go track down, because power buttons are never like front and center, man. Especially in like audio stuff, it's always on the back. Or
the one that gets me is like the capacitive spot where the fucking power button is or whatever.
Capacitive spot.
Yeah, my new washer has that where like the power
it's
button
like touch.
Yeah. It's like a little
like, shouldn't you be doing something when I wave in this area? Then it just attacks you and the home robot comes out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Like fucking Transformers style. Michael Bay transforms into the fucking faceless robot who just grabs you by the throat. You know what?
No.
What? No. We were talking about Alien Isolation. God damn it. You know, fucking whatever. Steam. Linux.
Fuck. Update.
Right. ADD. Got sidetracked.
Words.
The fucking robots from Alien Isolation. That's what those guys remind me of.
Oh yeah, no, I was watching. Oh man, yeah, great game, people.
Yeah. The robots that try to like kill you, like come here, let me help you.
Well, something me and you both discussed. We talk about like art styles that are just timeless, and like that's one of the weird things. You like Team Fortress 2, you know, cell shading, Borderlands. You got stuff like that. Something about what they did with that cohesive art style and Alien Isolation. 10 years later, it just still looks the business, man, all the way through. Like I don't know what it is because they didn't go for
like ultra realism,
but like they really captured that movie set for like the art assets in there are incredible. Starting off this week, Steamy 2 Electric Boogaloo new Steam controller icon, codenamed Triton, has appeared in the latest Steam update.
Is it the Ibex? Is it the Triton? We don't know. It's
no. This inspires thoughts of a Bluetooth wireless crowbar with 6-axis gyro and maybe a pointy end attachment, and that's what I want.
Bluetooth Trident, yeah,
I do. I want a motion track Trident, so I can just like swing that around with my new VR toaster headset. So, Jordan, it looks like they're going to be taking the safe route with this, though, man.
Yeah, this looks like that. There was that 3D print job we covered a while ago. Yeah, sort of looked like this. It had like an adjustable middle part because like you where you could like adjust the actual like width of the controller. I don't think this is gonna the Ibex or whatever it's called is gonna have that. But yeah, it just looks like a Steam controller minus a Steam Deck minus the.
What we're showing right now is the official icon for the Steam controller too. That's like in the Valve material. It's the 2 square touchpads, 4 buttons, and a D-pad.
Yeah, and like that's the thing because like the original Steam controller, it did 1 analog stick and then 2 touchpads, and the icon there kind of indicates that it would be very similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like so.
I really want 2 analogs though, just to be real. Like I want that.
and the Steam Deck does have 2 analog sticks, so like I do, and again, it's just an icon to like indicate this is what the controller is. It may not like the actual thing may not look fully like this.
How dare you? That's just Discord with rabies.
No, you open a box and you just get this, and it's a little plastic cutout. It's just like it's black and it has some holes in it.
That's it.
Like here's your new Steam controller.
It's a cookie cutter. Like what is it?
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Yes,
deep
state
cuts.
of Wyoming. Yeah, the state of Wyoming. Just square. No, still no word on a release date. But yeah. I was gonna say the like I like you said, I do hope that it comes with 2 analog sticks. The people didn't really like the 1+ touchpad on the original Areola controller, but like it worked for strategy games and stuff that like you wouldn't traditionally play with a regular controller. And they were trying to split the difference. And I think the Steam Deck's layout is a reasonable compromise.
I think it is. I would have loved to see. And this could just be one of those weird things in my head. I think they could have gotten more traction within just a revision to the Steam Deck. That the biggest problem I felt that I had with the Steam Deck using the areolas for like movement and turning and stuff like that was no physical access to sensitivity controls because you really had to dial that in per game and get it like.
Yeah,
but once you got it,
and you had to do it through the overlay, and it was a pain in the ass to like switch.
Like, we didn't even really have go in there and like do that, then go back into the game. But once you got it dialed in, like, oh, this is great. I was just thinking like physical controls to, like they have on your gerbil, sitting on your desktop to like dial up. I think if they'd done that, we would have seen
like a wheel or something, or
a wheel, or just like a touchpad, or like even if it's a switch, just to like help you ballpark it a little bit better. But am I in the market for another controller? Will I buy something like this? It's going to have to do something different. This doesn't entice me because I got my Xbox controller, I got my PlayStation controller. I think I'm good.
I wouldn't mind another Steam controller for like the upstairs TV PC because like it is like they are good HTPC remotes, right? Like
okay, if it's $50,
yeah, right. Like
if it's $79.99, I'm not even gonna look at it.
Because if it was launched at the price point of like the original Steam controller, like Yeah, no, that's a no-brainer, right? Like,
and it better be compatible with my Nintendo 3DS battery packs.
No, it better be compatible with my N64 emulation on my Nintendo Switch too.
Good news, everybody. This reminded me, I ran across this just browsing through some of the new games coming out this week. And I saw Desktop Heroes and I immediately thought of Proddy Parrot. I didn't remember it was Proddy Parrot. All that was stuck in my head was an annoying blue desktop bird assistant on like Windows 95. I thought it was a fever dream. I dug around and I found it. Old school, man. Before Bonsai Bunny, yes, Bonsai Buddy existed. Yeah, you had a chatty parrot. Completely useless. A little after Clippy. Now it's a pixel RPG adventure full of critters that run around on your desktop. Described as a boys idle game.
Bottom of your screen, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, bring your own shmup.
Right, yeah. Like, salt.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually BYO, bring your own, not bottom of your screen. But anyways, yeah. So this thing runs above your taskbar. It's supposed to be an idle game that you can occasionally interact with. Although going through the reviews, apparently it requires a little bit more attention than an idle game should, and it doesn't have enough like actual meaty gameplay for something that is distracting you from the work that you're supposed to be doing. The other feature that they have in here, you can see this in the
Can you just imagine like pulling this up on like screen share and forgetting to close it? And you're
well, it's like supposedly it has a protection mode to stop you from accidentally screen sharing. And I'm like, how much do you trust that feature? I don't.
Yeah.
Would you like to risky for bisky?
Yeah. Would you leave that open and not manually close it before?
While you're in a work meeting? Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe.
I don't know. What do we need to run this little guy here?
Not much. I can totally see like CEO Hank Hill from Common Side Effects just getting hooked on this.
I know these things exist. I wanted to give it a mention because like existing on Linux, because what Jordan said there is it hangs out above your taskbar. And I'm like, that's a bold damn claim on Linux desktops.
Well, and what I'm thinking too, because like ostensibly it has to like, it's doing stuff by like reading your keyboard or mouse input, right? Like,
but like,
how does that work on Wayland? Like,
you got Wayland, and like if you're running like GNOME, like what is it going to be like on the side like this?
Yeah. Well, they had like a screenshot on Mac and it's just like at the bottom, right? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking is like it just aligns center zero.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if you're just running a window manager, that's what I was like, man, how do you cover those use cases? I just want to like feed it like Fluxbox or something like that.
And like, so part of me got, at first I got a little mad at the notion of like, motherfucker, you shouldn't be playing idle games at work. Like you're paid to do a job. But then I realized that the chief, the target audience here is like executives and slackers. So I don't know.
I'm going to think like for like idle games, for like Cookie Clicker or something like that, it's probably chewing up about the same mental resources as like listening to a podcast.
Yeah, but that's Cookie Clicker. That's Cookie Clicker, not this specific game, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like that could be one of the complaints. They're like, yeah, this isn't supposed to make me think while I'm at work. I'm having to think, and I can't think while I'm trying to work.
The complaints I found was this is not supposed to make me think while I'm at work.
Somebody quote me on that. I can't think while I'm at work. Yeah,
I can't. I mean, that's most people. That's you are that is if you say that in earnest, you are ChatGPT's like prime customer.
I can't think while I'm at work. All right.
I can't think while I'm at work.
This goes against the principle of being at work. Yeah. Make it dumber.
Yeah. But maybe you can get a team of 3 people and you can solve. Maybe
you were tired of Biarchy.
Yeah.
The sequel.
No, I'm never tired of Biarchy, baby. But maybe you want to throw someone else in there, a little menage a Triarchy. This is a open world sailing adventure game where you sail around and fight dudes with 1 to 3 friendly co-op. And yeah, the vibe I got from this is like Sea of Thieves with like a lot meatier combat that kind of reminds me more of like not quite Dark Souls-y, but more like just action beat 'em up.
Like this dude looks like he's straight out of Assassin's Creed Odyssey on a budget.
Yeah, or like not Kratos or something, right? Captain America throws his mighty. Oh, it's the giant evil, the clam that almost killed Burt Ward from the Batman show. But yeah, well, yeah. the combat looks okay, and I think like the some of the best parts of Sea of Thieves were just kind of like sailing around with your buddies and just kind of doing pirate shit.
Yeah.
But pirate shit on your pirate ship. But yeah, the combat was a little meh. So hopefully this gives you like more stuff to do.
Yeah, it is like that third person over the shoulder. It's got skill trees. It's got crafting. You can upgrade your ship, and open world co-op action adventure with big rats and albino gator men. Like they're gonna. That just looks very Batman-y for some reason to me. Like maybe Killer Croc.
Crimodile,
yeah. Combat looks all right from what I've seen, but I want. It's got a shark with arms and legs.
The other nice thing that they say is they got drop-in co-op as well. So if you're just playing, people can like come into the game. That was like, it's like a Left 4 Dead-ism that not every game implements, and I kind of don't like that. Where like you can only join. I get for some games you want to like make sure that they're there from the start of the round, but like let people just like idle in the lobby and spectate, and then next round shoot them in, right? Like,
yeah, I could definitely see like I can see the cons, and it depends on. I guess it just depends on what type of game it is too, right?
Yeah. I guess this is also sort of like trying to ape off of the Elden Ring Night Rain thing. I guess this is our first like Night Rain like.
Oh really?
Yeah, because like.
Well, then it just turns into straight up Nier Automata.
Yeah. I didn't realize, I didn't get what you said when I saw that in the show notes, and then I watched the trailer. I'm like, oh, that's what he means. Okay, yeah. Third person bullet hell.
I legitimately remember this boss. Yeah. So there it is. What's it called again? Triarchy.
Triarchy. Apparently, according to the mature content description, you can also attack people with spoons. So I look forward to my war spoon.
Okay. No pricing.
My war spork. Yeah.
Coming out in 2026.
Yeah, probably going to hit early access. Might have a demo at Next Fest. I'm saying this completely baselessly. Don't quote me on this. But like,
with like no backing information, just a bunch of guesswork.
Hey, we haven't gone to that story yet.
Okay. I thought we were doing a segue.
Actually, no, you're right. We have gotten to that trip. Okay, never mind then. I needed to scroll down on the fucking show notes. Great. Yeah. So, oh my god, you guys. Yeah, this one you can totally quote me on is that there's a Half-Life 3 trailer coming, according to this one dude who posted a YouTube video, Mr. Vicker.
Dare you call him that one dude? But he's that one dude. Yeah.
This is one guy. Yeah. So this is a guy who like follows a bunch of like the TF2 engine leaks and whatnot. Apparently he's one of those guys who like crawls through all the like SDK updates and like tries to figure out like, what are these functions for? What are they doing? And blah, 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 blah. So whenever you see people like going through the source leaks, he's one of these guys. He put out a video and he says, based on the source code that I'm seeing right now, with a bunch of functions being like refactored or added or smashed down or whatnot, it seems like they're going through an optimization pass of the game. And according to Vicker, this means that there's probably going to be a trailer incoming for Half-Life 3 soon, he thinks. And if he's wrong, it doesn't mean that there's not one coming and that the game isn't coming out. It just means that he was wrong about it that one time. I
mean, Jordan, to be fair, Mr. McVicker was quick to point out that, if this just doesn't pan out, that he will enthusiastically hype up the next unsubstantiated rumor.
Yeah, so. I like the article here links to all this stuff in our show notes. This is from thegamer.com. The sourcing from a YouTube video. I watched the YouTube video.
How was the YouTube video? Was it were you convinced? You're like,
No, so like basically he was just going through like
I can't make the X-File noise. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that fucking theme song, dude. Yeah, right. Well, welcome to I'll call what is the word I'm looking for? Acapella? Acapella, yeah, English. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, we're the shitty Von Conto.
Yeah.
We're Von Conto. Okay. The video is basically him going through like what I said. Here's all these functions that are being refactored for like and specifically he was going over like it seems like there's a lot of attributes being added for like liquid and absorption and burn rates for like wood and oil and different materials. So his speculation, and I think like that probably is more worthwhile speculation, is that a lot of the puzzles in whatever this game is going to be are going to be a lot more like, there's going to be like a chemistry element, or you're going to be like certain materials are reactive with other materials, and you will need to like interact with them in that way.
I firmly believe that they're working on something now. No, I'm just thinking like, wouldn't it be neat if Valve melted the internet by, let's say November 15th? All right, I'm going to put my number on. They release a Half-Life 3 trailer with no release date.
Yeah,
they just roll a trailer, and that's it.
Well, yeah. I mean, the other thing he was saying.
Some of the things that you need to keep in mind that I put in the show notes, like Alex, Half-Life Alex, that was just that just showed up one day as a trailer. Like, there you go.
And so that's what I was going to say. Is that to that point? The one other thing I do agree with him in that video though is that like if Valve is going to announce something, it's not going to be a super loud thing. They're just going to be like, oh yeah, and by the way, this is coming out, and then people, because like we're talking about it right now, they don't need a media department. We are their media department. Like,
do it, Valve.
Yeah.
Half-Life 3 should include portal struggling. I mean, they could do it. Here's a better idea. Half-Life 3 is DLC for Silksong.
No, it's Curse of the Raven's Cry too.
I mean, we got Silksong this year, man. Shit could happen. Like, yeah, I know you're running towards the end here, and you're like, I don't know. I'm like, I mean, stranger things have happened.
My prediction is it's just going to be Deadlock. That's what they're going to announce.
Deadlock is like, you know what? Here's what I thought about Deadlock. I was reminded a couple of weeks ago that it exists. Look it up. People are still playing the snot out of it. We just don't hear from them. Yeah. Like they're their own little, not even little. They're their own large community. But
well, I think part of it is they're keeping it quiet because we saw what happened with TF2, right? Like they don't want the bots coming in. They don't want. They want to. Everyone shut up. Don't tell anyone about the new thing, right? Like
right. And you got to imagine like they're not going ham on like doing bot development for it right now because you remember the updates for that thing, dude. Just dump trucks of things getting changed.
Yeah,
so
the API breakage is like the norm. Yeah.
Let us know what you think. If you, I want to believe after Silksong.
That's going to be the fucking like thumbnail for this video, isn't it? It's just going to be like the fucking X-Files. I want to believe.
The crowbar flying in the background. Yeah. After Silksong getting released this year and just actually just showing up and I'm playing it. By the way, Silksong update, I beat it. Air quotes, wink.
But haven't gotten to 100% yet, even though 100% isn't 100% as from what I understand.
It's not even 100%. You beat the game, like Hollow Knight, you beat the game. I'm like, hey, beat Hollow Knight. You're like, oh, here's all the other stuff that you can go do. When somebody says, once you beat Silksong, that you've effectively finished the tutorial, they are not fucking with you. Like there's still 40% more game left of just stuff you've not dealt with, like things. I can't explain it without spoiling it, but yeah. AMD GPUs. You got an AMD GPU? I
do.
I have a far lesser versions. I have basically a vintage, like not even a 5000.
I have 3 dedicated AMD GPUs.
Really?
I got RX 580 in the TV box. The wife's computer has a 5700 XT, and this one has a 7800 XT.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got like a 3100, and I got that big one that I bought for that ARM video, and that's about it, dude.
That one was 570 or 580?
570, I think. Yeah, because like it might have been. Did they make a 560?
They did.
It might have been. It was whatever was cheapest, because like the one I wanted, people just wanted too much for it. Like I said, I bought it to use it for a video, dude. It's like I'm not going to spend more than $40 on this. But if you happen to have a Radeon RX 7900 reference card or reference design card, you might have clutched some pearls earlier this week when AMD showed up and they're like, that's a nice USB-C charging port you got there. It'd be a shame if something happened. Bye, it's gone. I mean, you can still plug a monitor into it, but you can't charge stuff with it anymore. And I'm like, what the absolute? What are you doing, AMD? And this comes on top of them going, Yeah, like the RX 6000 and 5000 series are going into maintenance mode. Did you see that?
No, that's quick too. Yeah,
dude. Like how many? Like what? 4 years?
Yeah, like they're just dropping support for the 10 series NVIDIA. Like
I was about to say,
months.
you can still get like legacy updates for like the 750 Ti, dude. Like,
yeah, that's some kicking some kids out of the house, pretty early.
You know what?
Like
positivity. Because if you're on Windows, I don't think there's really a open source driver path on Windows. Just
there is Mesa runs fine on Windows.
All right. Do you think people would ever use it?
They were for Elden Ring.
Okay, so we do have actual use cases for it. Here's the positivity I want to spin and sprinkle upon this. Maybe you will see some RX 6000 and 5000 GPUs on the used market for people going,
I think the other Mesa use case is for unsupported Windows versions, because if you're not getting official drivers anymore, you can still install Mesa and have a pretty functional stack. But yeah, this is kind of boo-boo if you're on Windows, because like depending on your motherboard, those Type-C ports might be at a premium. So having some extras on your GPU is always nice to have. Also, like, so the display was still working. I still am a little I'm still a little miffed that we don't see like more Type-C monitors and TVs, right? Like,
doesn't it still feel like magic when you just plug in a USB-C one cable and it lights up and you got everything there at one time and you're like, just one cable. I love this. This is
yeah. And I would just love to be able to like drop, because like HDMI 2.1, we're talking about AMD. Like that's not a thing on Linux. Get fucked. And you know, having DisplayPort over USB-C would be a lot better. And it's supported theoretically. You can't get a TV or you can get displays, you just can't get a TV with the Type-C.
Yeah, my 1912. What do I have? I have a 2060 with a USB-C port on it that does display out, and it's great. It's magical. But I thought this was odd, man.
I don't think mine, but like I think only the article was saying only the reference cards have the Type-C.
Only the reference cards and the ones that were based on the reference design. I think that basically just means any of them that had it. And the reason I wanted to put this, because AMD is like, oops, we didn't mean to put that in the driver notes, now that everybody's extraordinarily upset about that. However, I want you to like just put in the back of your head, because that really sounds like they might have run into an edge case somewhere. They're like, there could be a problem with this when you're charging over it. Like something happened in the lab and like they were able to replicate it enough. Like we probably need to cut that off.
They plugged it into a Samsung phone and it exploded.
No, that's too powerful, man. That's too powerful. I'm guessing most people, if you do have it, you've never used it, keep it that way. Just play it safe. Don't plug a monitor into it, maybe like that, but don't use it for fast charging. Is all I'm saying, dude. But yeah, that even pisses me off that they're dropping support for the RX 6000 and 5000 series, dude.
Like they came out a couple of years ago, right? Like
I consider that in this economy, that's a recent card, dude. Because I don't know,
like,
man.
No, like even the 5000 series, like what? That was like only like what, like
4 or 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, like
legitimately, not even like time dilation. Like no, it was like 4 or 5 years ago, dude.
Like I was living, like my then girlfriend, now wife, was living at her old apartment when I bought her that card. Like it wasn't that long ago. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. We got to know. 2019.
2019.
6 years.
6 years. That's still though. Like I don't know. If I buy a high end GPU, I'm not really expecting to replace it for like 5 at least.
Open source drivers though. Well, we don't have to worry about it on Linux. Yeah.
Well, that and they just run better than the fucking prop ones anyways. So
especially with AMD on Linux, man. Good news though. Legitimate good news. Nintendo lost a court case, my man.
Pokemon. Gotta sue them all. Yeah. Well, they tried. Nintendo attempted to sue the Palword company. I forgot. Pocket Pair. That's what they're called. For copyright infringement or trademark or patent infringement. For 3D based monster capturing, a la featured in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And a Japanese court was like, yeah, there's this game called Ark Survival Evolved. And they had a thing where you could like capture a monster and make them fight other monsters, and that came out way before you filed patents for Pokemon Legends. And yeah, turns out prior art, 3D monster capture already existed, patent denied. And yeah, Arc was the and like they have a diagram here in the article that like shows the history of like, here are all the claims, here are all the patents, and so on and so forth when they were registered. And yeah, it looks like Nintendo doesn't really have a case here. And you know, maybe if they just like allocated some of the money from like Game Freak's legal department to their development, they could like make a Pokemon game that people like and would want to buy, as opposed to shitting out low effort.
I love like there's just the lock in of like, because fuck you, that's why you will take the slop, you will like it. How dare you anybody make a game that
don't innovate, litigate, right? Like why would we need to push our technology forward? How dare you try and do something better?
And just the confidence in being Nintendo is right now. We're like, no, we'll just, I mean, I'm sure like the conversation was very much around like, yeah, just scare them off. They're little Palword. They didn't expect like Sony showing up and like, how much
they expected to steamroll them, because that's usually what happens when Nintendo calls out the lawyers.
And then you're straight up getting the proxy thing. Like that's the Sony investment right there. Sony was like, you know what? Fuck Nintendo. Here you go. Just go take that to court for us.
Because like with Sony, right? Like it's a relatively minor investment, and if they win, then floodgates are open, man.
It's just that, and it's just like sticking. Like there's certain like. And it's, I know you're going to like, not you, but the internet would definitely bring up, you know, Sony's going after the 10-cent owned or invested ripoff of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes, the one that is very clearly a ripoff.
Very clearly, to the point where we're like, no, we're absolutely not. And they completely redid their Steam page. And I'm like,
yeah, we're completely not a ripoff, says the lady who looks exactly like Aloy. Like,
yes, with the robot dinosaurs running around as she's the huntress. And like,
it's Beloy, it's different.
That like that level of ripping off, but like the whole idea of like putting a patent on like game mechanic, like catching something in a ball, like get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, monster fighting, like okay, I brought this
Digimon.
Up. Literally Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Original Dungeons and Dragons. There is straight up a mechanic where you can just convince the monsters to join your team, and they will just fight for you. Like that's literally the whole point of alignment, is if you are a lawful party and you come across a lawful monster, you can recruit them because they don't want to fight you. You're on their team. So like that thing has been like a part of gaming fucking forever. And like, yeah, they're trying to like patent this particular implementation of, yes, you're a 3D person in a 3D world and you throw a ball and then a monster emerges, which then you can optionally control. Or it's like, come on, guys. Like,
just go back. You have a money tsunami. Like, just put some work into it, man. Like, make better games. Because people will just buy the slop. They will buy the slop. They will consume it, and they'll pay $100 for it, and then say, "More, please." I promise you, Nintendo, there's one, possibly two people on that team that want to make a good Pokemon game for everybody.
No, there's a ton of people on that team who want to make a good Pokemon game, but like the development, like what they we've known this about like development of Pokemon game for a while. They give them basically like a year and a half to get most of these games
churn that shit up.
Yeah, like they give them no time, no budget. These people are fucking trying because they care, but like,
and like, how many times can you? But yeah, like I don't feel like Pokemon is like a game that needs to be updated every year or two, right?
Yeah, like add new maps. Sometimes there's like rebalance stuff, right? Like, because it's a competitive game. But like, yeah, like. Like the consensus of the Pokemon fandom, at least my temperature of it, is that like people would be fine with like a new Pokemon game once every 5 years, but like every year, and then they're remakes. They're not very well done remakes. They're not finished. You save your game and it corrupts your entire save file. Like there's fucking problems, and there have been for a while. Yeah,
like I said, we love to see it. Poor Nintendo.
I love Pokemon. I wish they would make a good fucking Pokemon game for once, but I can't support it anymore.
Matt, if they ever, is there any Pokemon games on Windows? Probably not.
Like Pokemon Photo Studio?
Yeah. That one.
So there's a ton of ROM hacks, and the community made like Pokemon games.
Okay.
Fantastic. So if you are someone who is into Pokemon and you don't want to give Nintendo money, consider looking at a community ROM hack. Some of them are very good and they have some cool communities.
There you go. And you might be able to run them, through Proton by running Steam. That's the best I got right there for this transition.
Sure. Yeah.
Turns out, latest bit of news from boilingsteam.com. Windows games compatibility. Linux is at an all-time high. Well, hopefully it doesn't ever go down. Nearly 90% of Windows games, Jordan, are now running on Linux, according to this map.
This heat map, yeah. And this is from ProtonDB. And they're charting like games that just straight up don't start.
Red being borked and platinum being green.
Yep, platinum being green. Green is the color of platinum. Yes. When platinum corrodes, it becomes green.
I'm platinum blonde. Everything's green.
Yeah. I'm platinum blonde. Everything's green because I say so.
All right.
But yeah. And it seems like that number is going down. And that might be just because Proton is getting more and more stable as it covers more and more of like common engine API paths. Things will just work because like the thing that the engine expects to do is just supported within Proton. And then also there's just like more games that are coming out with cross-platform engines. I do wonder though, what percentage of Windows games still run on Windows? Not counting like running Wine on Windows or like weird virtualization to like actually get some of those older games running on.
Oh, not running like
Windows.
In like, hey, we ship with DOSBox and.
Yeah, or no DOSBox, right? Like, yeah.
I don't know.
Because like that's a problem. That
like I truly know nothing about like the Windows ecosystem, how games are developed there. Yeah.
And they do have like compatibility modes, but I don't know how well they actually do, and how consistent they are. But yeah,
it made me think though, man. Like, how many Linux games can run on Windows, like through WSL? Because like they've already got the GUI up.
I wonder.
Yeah,
like, and that's a good question. That's it's gonna be slow as hell with like the disk IO.
Well, right, but we're here for torture porn. We're not here for result.
Yeah, like, can you play Silk Song on WSL?
Am I going to get a window up? I'm like, yeah, all right, there we go.
Can you beat Silk Song in WSL?
There we go.
There's your challenge for SGDQ. Come on, guys, let's do it.
The message from the MOBA March Giants, though, man, I like that on the page because they're just very upfront about it. You try to launch their game with Proton. This is one of the games that just doesn't work, and they're like,
yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, get out of here, dude. We don't. Which I don't think it necessarily. There's ways around that message and to continue playing it, but yeah, I respect that. Like, we don't support Linux. Fuck off. Don't bother us with your problems. Like, all right, sure. But
it's on the tin. You can't say that you were surprised.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
so we're at 90% of Windows games running on Linux, and outside of EA, just throwing anti-cheat even on single player experiences, and your free to play and your pay to win games. It's just smooth sailing because. Reading through this article, I thought to myself, and think about this, because most of you know what ProtonDB is. We're very familiar with it and have become very familiar with it over the past 5 years. When was the last time you had to go to it? Like you were there, like you were in the early days, looking up, going through the comments, trying to find what did I need to do? What did I need Proton, whatever installed, command to get this. Is like,
what environment variables, what flags?
Yeah. And I don't remember the last game I was there for. I think it was just there to peruse something. I'm like, oh yeah, I wonder, is everybody, you just assume it works now.
A lot of it is just like, what's the rating on it? And I'm like, if it's under gold, I'm not going to fuck with it. Right. Like, I think that. Yeah. Unless I really want to play it. Yeah, if it's under gold, then I'm just like,
even with like new releases, I just kind of assume they're going to work because even like most of our new releases, if they can find a way to get it tech verified, they will, right? Mm-hmm. Which is great. I don't know. I don't think I've hit it once in 2025 out of necessity is what I'm trying to get across.
Yeah,
I've done a reason.
definitely to check compatibility of stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to ping you with it because I know you got the Steam Deck, and like you'd be like,
a lot of times I just go based on the deck compatibility rating, honestly.
Yeah, it's right there when you get
Yeah, and a lot of the times when it's just like mixed, it's like why? It's like, oh, the text is a little small, and it's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I grew up playing fucking games on DOS, dude.
I grew up playing games on non-backlit Game Boys. Yeah, like
text is a little small. Okay.
Like yeah. I can't even see what the fuck's on my screen, man. Life finds a way. Yeah.
All right. One last thing before we get out of here. Give you up. Charlie bit me in 4K. Oh, dude.
I like turtles in 4K.
I like turtles. He still likes turtles.
Who doesn't?
All right. YouTube adding automatic AI upscaling for low-res videos. Man, our gaming capture footage is going to get a smeary makeover. They're going to slather a coat of AI pixels over anything that's not 1080p or above, but you can opt out.
When I went to high school, literally every girl had that haircut.
Really? That was the thing then?
No.
The scene look.
Yeah.
This got me thinking, though. It has to be possible. Maybe somebody's done it. Now I'm reading through the notes. I'm like, I didn't go down that rabbit hole. The first game capture ever posted on YouTube. There has to be a way to find that. Probably. The very first time somebody, because YouTube was an incredibly small thing when it started.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was no focus on gaming. Somebody had to have uploaded a emulator or something.
There was that whole thing. YouTube retired the URL scheme, but there was like an iPhone feature that was like backup to YouTube that was like supported for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And like the you could like if like the video code was like consistent. So if you just like put in the name and a timestamp, you could just get random videos that people just like uploaded to YouTube.
Yes.
Just, like
some people have made some websites do what it used to. I don't know if they're still around, but
yeah. It's just like a time capsule of just like these random
videos.
Yeah,
just like random. Yeah. I'd love to see, but you got to think like back in the day, 144, 240p, like 480. Jordan, you might remember this. 480 was considered HD.
Well, 480 was like broadcast television, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, like legit, like 480. I remember when 480 came out, and you're like, "Oh man, we got HD video,
digital television." Yeah.
Which was kind of because that was what DVD resolution I think is 480.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god! But man, some of these are just gonna look gnarly as hell, dude. Like,
well, like I'm imagining like a lot of folks uploaded their old like Newgrounds animations in Flash. I don't think the upscaler's gonna have a field day with some of those, man. Like, yeah, those folks might definitely want to opt out before their shit gets mangled.
Well, I have to imagine we're just gonna see it anyway because like we're talking about 17 years ago, man. That these people they might still be in charge of the accounts. They might have it, might not even remember that they've uploaded to YouTube 13, 14 years ago, and they're just gonna get chewed through. And but.
The thing with like the AI filtering that got me was I remember when we moved into this house, we didn't have the server set up yet, so we were just using like Netflix via like the TV's like smart Netflix app, and the TV had like AI like upscaling and smoothing, and watching the next generation with like the motion smoothing,
frame interpolation,
where like Brent Spiner is like trying to act robotic and like making very deliberate movements, and it's just injecting frames to make him move like a regular fucking person, and you can like
it is like it's weird how our eyes work like that. You'll notice like when I'm shooting interfacing Linux, I record like the top down movement and stuff like that at 30 FPS because when I put it at 60, it's too smooth, man. Like it, it's like camcorder type stuff, which is what they call the soap opera effect. Yeah.
It was with The Hobbit too. People freaked out about that.
Oh yeah, 48 FPS. I noticed, but I was like,
I remember talking to a friend of mine who's like, yeah, but I'm used to playing games at 60 frames a second. This isn't weird to me.
R.I.P. your former friend. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So here's something I'm curious about, though, because you brought up the Netflix app. And I've never been a TV person in my entire life. Like, the TV was something I'd cut on at night before going to bed, put it on like a History Channel or like whatever I could find on the Beebs and like just go to sleep. It surprises me the times I've been over at somebody's house and they are straight up doing just vegging out, watching YouTube in the living room on the TV. Like that's the thing. Like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. They have TV, they have satellite cable and whatever, but they just
you have to
derp around on YouTube.
You have to watch commercials on those.
Yeah.
I guess if you don't have YouTube Red or YouTube
Premium or whatever it's called this week.
Then you still have to watch ads. But yeah, no, like most of the time, if I have to tango with the YouTube TV app, it's just to like Chromecast to it.
Chromecast.
Chromecast.
They'd never kill Chromecast, Jordan.
No, that would be dumb. Fucking hell, Google. Oh my god.
Can you imagine if like all the cool shit we could still have if Google wasn't Google, dude?
Right.
Just like the list.
If they actually like put in the effort to try and support a product up after launch, like, yeah.
I mean, there's something to be said. Like, there's a little bit of respect to like, there's one thing to do it with your software and your applications, but man, it's next level to have like a long history of hardware products that you've just completely like, nope, we're done with that.
Yeah, and like, the problem too is like, I bought this fucking Pixel phone or whatever. I have no illusions about its long term whatever, but it's still one of the better phones on the market too. So like, at least like AOSP will like run on it, right? Like,
oh yeah, dude, AOSP will be fun on it. We've hit the point, man. Like I haven't bought a new tablet since my Galaxy S6, which is not like a fire-breathing dragon. It's got like an 8-core and 6 gigs of RAM. I'm like, I'm fine with it. Like,
yeah, hell, like going back to this guy, literally the only reason I bought this was because the power cable kept falling out of the old USB port on the old phone, right? Like,
dude, speaking of cables, I want to ask you before I forget. You got PlayStation 4, right?
Yes.
Controller.
Yes.
Yeah. You play with it plugged in?
Sometimes.
Okay. Mine's got a weird thing. I thought it was just a dodgy connector on this PC, but I plugged it into one of these mini PCs because I was doing some emulation thing. When I have it plugged in, it only maintains a wired connection if it's sitting on the table.
If you like pick it up, it
if
drops.
I pick it up, it disconnects.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad port.
Like, doesn't it? But it's not. No amount of wiggling and jiggling. It feels like it's like something tied to the gyrometer in there.
It has a fear of heights once you take it off the table. It's like, no. Yeah.
Like, is it because like immediately I'm like, yeah, maybe it's a weird port. I've never had a problem with the port. I've never plugged a cable into it until like this week outside of charging it. And no, once you set it perfectly level, it immediately picks back up. Norse Ranger says I'm holding it wrong. It's I didn't get the eye shock.
No, you need the special case, and yeah, you're holding the iPhone wrong.
Yeah. Goddamn, dude. If anybody knows,
keeps
like
coming back to Apple, man.
Let me just throw that out there. Like, yeah, let me know if you've run into like, oh yeah, it's this thing that's doing it. Not that I even need it because I always use that with Bluetooth, but it was just one of those things I didn't feel like unpairing my Xbox controller for a thing. All right.
Yeah, right now that PlayStation 4 is paired via Bluetooth because I was testing the Wake on Bluetooth for the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah,
which it still works. So,
still works.
Good. Still works.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. Thanks for showing up, hanging out. You want to get in touch with us? Head over to linuxgamecast.com. We got contact. Get an email. Leave a comment. YouTube's
the saddest clippy I've ever seen.
All that. You know, I'm marginally proud of my shopping on this. I think that looks reasonably convincing.
Well, I mean, like the emotion is sad, like not the yeah.
No, I was talking about the T-shirt that I fabricated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get a nice little
tux on there. Yeah. Well, go check out Linux Weekly Daily Wednesdays at LinWDW, where we talked about a version of Microsoft Recall for Linux.
Leak all?
Recall.
Yeah, it's leak all. Yeah.
Leak all. Oh yeah. You know, this one's not quite feature complete, but they're getting there. They're getting there. They're working on it. And the batch files .exe, so I love it. It's got all the things. Patreon.com/Linux Gamecast and YouTube, all the other fun stuff. Check out the awesome bullshit I'm up to the other 6 days of the week. BlendWDW, interfacing Linux. Got a new video coming out Monday, Panda IOTA. It's already up for patrons over there. Just did one for the Dragon Q6A. Very interesting single board computer because it's faster than a Rockchip 3588 and cheaper. And it shows Qualcomm just bought Arduino. You heard about that, right?
No.
Yeah, gobbled them up.
Scooped them up. Boom.
And it really looks like Qualcomm is getting serious about getting into the single board computer business. Like they're like, you know what? We'll do it ourselves. Fine. Because, you know, they tried to deal with Microsoft, and Microsoft, for the second time, we're like, yeah, we're totally going to make Windows for ARM.
Yeah. Dealing, I guess, gun to your head. Who you got to deal with? If you're dealing with a hardware partner, who would you rather deal with, Microsoft or Google?
Microsoft for a hardware partner?
For a hardware partner.
I'm just going to go with Microsoft because I just expect evil from the top down, and no part of me is going to be like, maybe I can change it, baby.
Like, I think I'd freely choose death.
You just know Microsoft's going to fuck you. There's no way around that. Like Google would be like, well, maybe Google will play nice. You wouldn't have these illusions with Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Devil, sort of thing.
Exactly. And like weird, like Qualcomm's eviler than both of those put together, dude. But like they make the Snapdragon, and I want to see more of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great one. Time for some music because we're going to cue it if I got it.
Things are in the right order this week. Yeah.
No.
2
things are in the right order this week. Everything else is out though. Yeah.
All right. Good enough.
Find us here 8 p.m. Eastern. Not on YouTube. Well, earlier on YouTube, I guess. But not on TV. Can you watch unlisted videos on the YouTube app?
I think you can definitely Chromecast them if like.
Yeah, show to the like. How would you? Anyway, you want to get in touch with me? I'm Vin everywhere on the internet. I'm on Mastodon, Linux.com, X, not Facebook, nope. Blue Sky, old Blue Skis, and of course the forums over on Interfacing Linux, answering questions from companies that are like, "Hey, man, will you troubleshoot this for us?" I'm like, "No."
You want to pay me a support contract? Yeah. It's like, hi, I'm Jordan. If you want to find the AI 4K upscaled version of me, check out episode 1 of Linux Gamecast in a couple weeks. Otherwise, you can find me on Mastodon at frojo at mass.linuxgamecast.com or on Blue Sky at frojo at bsky.social.
14Ks. Where's 8K? They lied to us, dude.
Yeah, where is 8K?
They hyped the shit out of that for like a week, didn't they? They're like,
I think when they realized, oh fuck, we can maybe convince people to buy the $2,000 GPUs, not the $8,000 GPUs.
Dude, even Nvidia was like 8K gaming. Go buy an 8K. We just all collectively went.
I remember when Dell was like 5K gaming monitor.
I mean, fucking credits. I kind of want a 5K monitor, though. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I mean, more Ks, more problems, right?
Yeah, just more desktop.
Yeah.
Eventually,
those more desktop. Our advisors, Art Theron, and our executive producers, Bob Ramp, Scott, Atomic 12345, Drum Earth, Targos, and our little Nicky fans, Eggy, Basil, and Empty.
All the sea monsters like John, Dirty, Dean, Angel, Dementor, System TRL, Rider X, Bucket, and Nemai, Barrett's Duty, Truggy, and of course, Mike.
Oh, look at those beautiful death notes like Ola Hope, Benjamin Nova, Chad Romeo, Martin, Renee, Leonardo, Kim, Chris, Jill, Sheeps, and Steve, and the Chairlinks.
All of them, man, just flowing down, flowing up,
-9,
flowing sideways.
Joanna, Paulo, Massavoni, Alan,
and of course,
Iridis,
Libra, players, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's a good thing I don't have like the fidget stuff because I was like, I bet if I was into fidgeting things, that Switch would have been like very prominent.
Oh yeah. There's the reason I switched to shuffling cards.
See, that makes sense, dude. Because like in my head, I'm like I'm just counting off duty cycles, like when I click that, and I'm like, nope, we don't want to wear it out. What do you got? Cards?
Yeah. Shuffle cards.
I like to imagine that I can shuffle cards, but I can't.
I can't do the riffle shuffle.
Yeah, I used to practice that and like try to like flip them all over and like, it was always a train wreck.
It's also a great way to destroy your fucking magic cards. So
no, I didn't ever have any of that.
Yeah.
Dynify everyone.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
Burp. Party.
What is this though? Yeah, bouncing music.
Bounce. Yeah.
Five dudes.